Well, Sabbath greetings to everyone. I hope you're doing well out there. I hope you're enjoying this absolutely beautiful weather. For some of you, I'm sure it's just a little bit warm, but well, at least today, we have turned the air on for a little while this last week, but right now the air is not on here. We're just getting by with the windows and doors open and enjoying a little bit of a breeze coming in today. But I hope you've enjoyed this week. I hope it's been a good and profitable week. It's been quite a week here in Sussex, and I'm very, very ready for the Sabbath, as I'm sure you all are as well. I know that I don't want to mention too many details in the video here, just with regard to our upcoming plans, but we'll be sending some announcements out here to be read at Sabbath services regarding my wife and I's plans for next week. But this has been it's been a stressful week, I'm not going to lie to you. There's a lot of really good things going on, and then unfortunately there's been a number of different health situations and things like that going on around the area, so we've all got a lot of praying to do for one another. I'll be getting some announcements out before too long. As you can tell, it's well before the Sabbath right now, but it's quiet here right now. My wife and some of the kids are running some errands right now, but it's just Mac and I. Mac's in there somewhere playing quietly while I record this video. But I'm certainly ready for the Sabbath. The Sabbath is a much needed time of rest and reflection, and so we've got quite a week to reflect on, and it's been an exciting week in another way, because just today, the 16th, of course, I'm sure at least some of you know or remember that this is my wife and I's anniversary date, June 16th. So we are celebrating our 21st wedding anniversary. So we've been married 21 years now, and it's been 21 glorious, wonderful years with my wife, and she's a strong lady to put up with me for this long. But in all seriousness, we've had a beautiful marriage, and I'm so grateful to have her, and so grateful for all the sacrificing that she's done and all the blessing that she's been to me. But not only are we celebrating our anniversary, we also are on Sunday around the country will be reflecting on Father's Day, the meaning of fathers and Father's Day, and the importance of fathers. There's so many problems in the world today in terms of young people and why they go awry, why they go astray. So much of that has to do with the lack of a father, the lack of a father figure or a father in the family, and that's been a tremendous and incredible tragedy to see that trend that's happening in America and really around most of the world. But fathers, of course, are extremely important, and it's kind of overwhelming to just think about the way God designed things. He designed the family to include a father and a mother who would come together, and through both of their DNA would create something in their very image, and something that would carry on their very traits. And yet all through the Scripture, it's not lost on us, of course, but on most of the world, it's lost on them. They don't understand the significance of the fact that that being, that great head of everything, the one who created all things through Jesus Christ, he is called the Father. Over and over and over again, he is the Father. He's our Father. Even the model prayer that Christ gave us is, "Our Father who art in heaven." Our Father in heaven. He is the ultimate Father, and he is the ultimate representation of everything good that can come from that relationship of a father and his children. And we are a manifestation of that in one way, in type, just in the physical, that we're created in His image and after His likeness. But of course, being called children of God, really those that are called the elect and those who have received His Spirit as a begettal, are then His begotten children. He is our Father. He's the ultimate example. And so I want to encourage all of you fathers. I want to say Happy Father's Day to you. Some of you don't have kids in the house anymore, but you've done your part. You've raised your children. And we certainly pray for them. And even if they haven't decided to stay with the truth or whatever, we still pray for them. They're still certainly worthy. And God is still very much in control of all those types of things. So, you know, I want to commend all of you who have been fathers. You'll always be a father for as long as you're around and you have children around. We have a responsibility to try and set an example and be that father that our children need us to be. So I reflect on my father, and I'm sure all of you out there can take time to reflect on your father. And, you know, some of you still have a father who's alive. And so you can call them, you can encourage them, you can give them a special blessing, some kind of a gift or whatever, if that's what you do. But the most important thing is to show that appreciation and love for your father. And you know, none of us as fathers are the perfect father, not as long as we're physical. But we, you know, so many of us are doing the best that we can. And so I just want to encourage all of you and appreciate your examples for your children, to your children. Keep up the good work. And all of us, of course, as men certainly, need to do more to reflect the mind of Jesus Christ, which is a reflection of the mind of our Father as well, because those two are one. Their approach, the way they do things, they are one. And we are to be a reflection of them as much as we possibly can, as we allow God's Spirit to work in our hearts and minds. So I love you all, fathers and mothers and everybody else. I love you all. I thank you for your prayers for me, for my family. I'm praying for you. I love you all. We look forward to seeing the brethren in Milwaukee this Sabbath. We're going to try to have another Spokesman's Club this Sabbath. I have had such a tremendously one of those weeks that I'm still needing to prepare for Spokesman's Club, but I'm going to do my best to be prepared for Spokesman's Club. Besides that, we'll all be meeting together. Whether you hear a message from me or not, we'll still be together. We may all be listening to a message from headquarters this Sabbath, but at any rate, we'll see you very soon in Milwaukee. The rest of you around the area, I'm praying for you. I love you. I look forward to seeing you all very soon in the weeks and months ahead. Take care and have a fantastic Sabbath.